Alright. I want to say Kal Halal Yamla, Abanawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash. That were honors to the apostles, was a quanium of great millstone rule well. Shalom to the sincere brethren. Akim out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahushai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Salvation to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are proclaiming the downfall of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and his wicked empire. So the title of this video is going to be Satan Hindereth, but the Most High uplifted, but the Lord uplifted. You understand? Because in our day-to-days, in this truth, in your progression in this truth, Satan is gonna hinder you, man. Spiritual, mental battles, man. You understand? And even in your dealings in the world, same way, Satan is gonna hinder you, man. But guess what? The Lord is gonna uplift you. The Lord is gonna carry you through all these things, all of these stress, these mental, spiritual, physical battles. You understand? This is the book of Psalm chapter 55 verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord. So our burdens are upon the Lord. What is a burden? Let's look that up real quick. Burden basically like a hardship, and you have spiritual and you have physical ones, man. Burden, a load, typically a heavy one. So a heavy load. You understand? Something that brings you down, whether it be physically or spiritually, man. So cast it upon the Lord. Pray to the Lord about it. Pray the Lord to guide you, give you faith, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, give you strength, physical and spiritual strength to endure all of these things. Because that's what the Lord is there for. The Lord requires us what? To look to him, man. To look upon him for help. Look upon him for grace, for saving. That's what the Lord is there for, man. The Lord wants you to acknowledge him, man. Praise his name. Praise his power. Praise his glory. That's why we begin every video with saying all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Lord and his Son, the Most High and his Son. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. So the righteous is not going to be overcome. You know what I mean? The righteous is not going to be devoured. You understand? And what's a great example of that? The book of Job. Job, the man himself, man. What? He was righteous. He went through those trials and tribulations. But guess what? He was not forsaken, man. He was increased in the end. You understand? He was increased in the end. And we go through these battles day to day, man. You know what I mean? These battles were Satan trying to get you, man. You know what I mean? Went through something, hey, just a couple days now, man. It's like, damn, fuck. But hey, it came out beautiful same way. It worked out same way. You understand? Our brothers going through some hell, man. Hey, I'm going to get that scripture too. It ain't no temptation that is not common to man, man. You know what I mean? You're not going through something that another brother, elder, so on and so forth, haven't been through or isn't going through or haven't overcame, man. You understand? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 25. I have been young and now I'm old. King David speaking. So from being a young man to an elderly man. I have been young and now I'm old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. So King David has never seen a righteous forsaken, man. He has seen a righteous because him himself went through persecution. Because all of us, even though we're righteous, we have sins that we have to pay for. We have sins that we have to what? Get punished for, chastised for. You understand? But guess what? We aren't forsaken, man. Hey, the nation of Israel has not been forsaken. Like Paul said, man. Let me get that in the book of, because that's a big thing, man. Because the nation as a whole has not been forsaken. Because that's a common misconception in this world. That the nation of Israel has been forsaken. Hell no, man. Hell no, the nation of Israel has not been forsaken. Hell no. This is the book of Romans. Romans chapter, I think it's 9. No, it's Romans chapter 11, verse 1. I said, then had the Most High cast away his people? Consider this Paul preposition in a question. You know what I mean? Because that was a common that's a common sentiment today. And it's probably was a common sentiment back then too, man. Because Israel was highly dispersed, man. You understand? And a lot of them was quote unquote casted away from the land of Israel. That's why you had the Gentiles, which are the Israelite foreigners. When it pertains to salvation, the Gentiles, when it pertains to salvation and redemption, is the Israelite foreigners. They were quote unquote casted away. You know what I mean? From the land of Israel, from the commonwealth of Israel. That's why the scriptures say what? You're aliens from the commonwealth of Israel. You basically became like another nation, man. But guess what? You redeemable because you ultimately is an Israelite. You understand? So Romans chapter 11, verse 1. I said, then had the Most High cast away his people. The Most High forbid, Yahweh forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Benjamin, Salakia, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin, man. So Paul saying, hell nah, Israel is not cast away. As I am also an Israelite from the seed of Abraham, from the tribe of Benjamin. So Israel has not been forsaken, neither has the righteous been forsaken, man. Understand? Because Israel is that righteous seed, is that righteous people. So you always have to keep in mind, man. Hey, through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we gonna make it through, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the answer. He's gonna sustain us. Satan is gonna do his thing. We must go through them battles, man. Hebrews the 12th chapter. Hey, we must go through that chastisement, those battles, those ups and downs. But guess what? This whole world is vanity. So we count this world as not, man. We count our life according to this world as not. You understand? Not for what? Yahweh Shai. It's the book of Luke chapter 18 verse 7. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect? So the Most High is going to avenge his elect. So we have not been forsaken. Our hell, our trials, our tribulations, the nation of Israel has not been forsaken. All the hell that we go through, that we're going through to this day, is not forgotten. It's not going to be looked over. Justice will and must be served. Luke chapter 18 verse 7. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him? We crying day and night unto him for all the hell that we catching. You know what I mean? Battles in the truth. You know what I mean? And the world coming up against us, our worldly sorrows, so on and so forth. So on and so forth. Because it's a battle here, man. It's a constant battle. It's the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 36. Romans chapter 8, verse 36. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. For the sake, for the testimony, for the word, for the will, for the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we are killed all the day long. What does that mean? We have to endure the wicked conversation, the wicked conduct of these peoples. You know what I mean? Alphabet people, adulterers, murderers. Yeah, we have to endure seeing our people in a lower state. We have to endure seeing our family in a lower state, our father and our mother in a lower state. You know what I mean? Not knowing Yahushua, living in being dead spiritually, man. We have to endure that, man, and that's like agonizing. Having to be here in this world with people are messed up, man, and bugged out. You understand? That's agonizing, man. So we kill all the day long, man. Physically, our body is deteriorating. You understand? Luke chapter 8, Salakia. Romans chapter 8, verse 36. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. But hence, Yahweh Shai, he's going to save us, man. Because without Yahweh Shai, that's what the scriptures say, what? Smite the shepherd and the sheep shall scatter. Hey, without Yahushai, hey, we sleep for the slaughter, and we're gonna be slaughtered without Yahushai. Hey, without Yahushai, the nation of Israel is through, man. It's done for. Without Yahushai, we are cooked, man. We are cooked without Yahushai, man. That's why we need Yahushai. We want Yahushai to come back as soon as possible, man. And we enduring until Yahushai come back. We have no choice, man. We have no choice. That's why all our burdens and our sorrows. I mean, hey, the prophet's the same way, man. What do you think the book of Lamentation is about? What is a lamentation? Lamentation is a very painful sorrow, man. Yeah, that's not. Let me look that up. Lamentation, lamenting. I think that's why Jeremiah is known as the weeping prophet, I think. Yeah, man. So, hey, prophets, man, they went through hells, man. Lamentation is from the online dictionary. The passionate expression of grief or sorrow, weeping. Kinda, we are in a state of lamentation, spiritually and physically. You understand? Because, hey, we Baruch 3 and 8, we yet this day in our captivity. You know what I mean? Financial woes, woman woes, children woes, family woes, job woes, so on and so forth, man. Really and truly, hey, it's never smooth sailing here, man. Yeah, you have up days, you have up days, you have up times. We get W's here, but at the end of the day, being here is an L, man. Not being in the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is an L, man. You understand? So it doesn't matter what happens here, man. Any good thing that happens to us here, man, it's still ultimately an L because Yahushua is not ruling, man. Yahushua is not ruling, man. You understand? So, hey, everything is an L here, man. Everything is an L here, man. Because what? Yahushua is not ruling. And we're looking for Yahushua to come back. That's our only hope, man. That Yahushua comes back and saves us, man. That's our only hope. And that we part of that chosen seed. As we know that what? Matthew 20 and 16. So the last shall be first and the first last. So we last in this world, man. Why? Because we don't agree with this world. Like Yahushua said, if you were of the world, the world will love his own. But because you are not of the world, the world will not love you, man. I mean, Salakia, the world will hate you. Because we're not of the world is going to hate us, man. Like Galatians 4 and 26 say, hey, because I've told you the truth, I've become your enemy. Matthew chapter 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen. So many be called, but what? Few chosen, man. Many be called, but few chosen. And who was those few chosen? Hey, hopefully we those men, man. The men that go through that sorrow, that tribulation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. The men who's going to be as pilgrims upon the earth in these last days, man. You understand? The men who's going to endure unto the end. Those men, man. Those are the men that what? Are going to be the chosen, man. Our brothers are we are those men, man. Because who else? Who else is holding firm, glorifying the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? Mainly and specifically, the men of Great Millstone, man. We got one more precept. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times. A just man is what? A righteous man. 7 times, man. I mean, so hey, it's going to be ups and downs, man. And rise it up again. But the wicked shall fall into mischief. The wicked shall fall into mischief. Meaning what? Something go right, something go left. You know what I mean? Things go left, and then, hey, the wicked, he just say, fuck it, man. And just go back into the world. Become a nigga again, man. But the righteous say, shit go left. You know what I mean? So on and so forth. Hey, you have to be fully persuaded and push this truth no matter what, man. Hold firm unto Yahushua no matter what happens, man. Work out your own salvation. You know what I mean? Because anything can happen, man. Anything can happen, man. Nothing is guaranteed. This thing is not going to be smooth sailing, man. You understand? But hey, I always remember, hey, the Lord give a man what he can bear, man. The Lord hasn't given any man more than he can bear. So any tribulations, any trials, any hell that come upon you, is common to man. You understand? It's common to man, and it's not more. It's not more than you can bear, man. You can bear it, man. And you have Yahweh Shai to cast your burdens upon, to pray to ask for alleviation, man. Pray in the Hebrew, because that's where the power is, man. If you can, man, to the best of your ability, so on and so forth. Hey, so that one, say all praises, Kal Halal Yamullah, Abanawa Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to the elect brethren. Hey, stay strong, Akim. Lord's willing, we soon out of here, man. Hey, the ups and downs gonna come, man, but hey, endure, because Yahweh Shai soon come back. Shalom.